I come up here and whatever's meant to come through comes through. Sometimes people will come up to me after I say something that I've never said before and they're like, this one thing. I'm like, yeah, that was meant for you. It wasn't even up here, it came through me. Like, I don't know where that came from what you needed to hear. Thomas Troward talked about the eternal life principle within you. There are different spiritual modalities which say Shakti. There are other spiritual modalities where there's a process of bringing your Shakti up, Kundalini, if anyone's ever heard that. There's all these different ways to explain it. So we'll just use the word Shakti for this aliveness that we feel that we can actually allow to spring up through us. And it shows on all the different levels that we talked about today. We operate on what? Different planes of existence. Didn't we talk about that? Corresponding planes of existence. The physical, the mental, the spiritual. And it shows up in all of them, right? Shakti is the creative force of life expressing through you, expressing itself through you. So look at spiritually, it's understood as the dynamic power of creation. What does that mean? It is the power of creation. How are you going to unlock it? Through creating. Why do you have that inspired flow of ideas? Because there's things you want to create. What is it usually? Business ideas, ways that you want to approach things, ways that you want to create. That's an incredible awareness. If you want to experience more of that, it is the force of creation. Now look at that. Psychologically, it shows up as aliveness, inspiration, and purpose. So there are specific expressions that give you more of that energy. When you feel more alive in something, when something gives you purpose, that excitement, that energy that opens up within you through that. Physiologically, it appears as a liberation and intensifying of energy through the body. Well, can't we actually access all of those domains because we actually operate on all of those planes of existence? Although different traditions describe it differently, they all point towards the experience of becoming deeply alive. So what gives you that livingness and what takes it away? So how do we unlock this energy? Yesterday, we talked about it quite a bit. Did you guys feel different when we were doing those exercises? Remember when we were like standing up, when I played music? And we did some breath work, right? That's liberating energy. On the physiological aspect of this work, that's what we talked about, liberating energy. The second thing here, through removing what's blocking it. We can always find something that's above that, and we can take away what's actually blocking that natural upward movement of this energy. And the third one is through cultivating our power and controlling our energy leaks. Where are we using our life force to get into an energy that's actually not aligned with our highest expression? Where is our energy leaking? This could be in so many different ways. The obvious ones that I always come back to, scrolling. I don't know about you guys, when I do that, I do not feel better than when I started. That alone is an awareness. Why the hell would I put any energy into that? You know what else? Judgment. And this goes even too into like forgiveness too. Like what grudges are you actually holding in your body from judgment of something that was done to you? There was a meditation I used to do every single day where just same concept, you see someone who's wronged you or that you have resentment towards, you allow them without judgment to tell you why they did it so you can see their perspective. You forgive them, you say your gratitude for them, and you hug them. With some of the people I would think of at first, it was kind of hard. Like it was genuinely hard for me to like think of like forgiving someone that had wronged me so bad and all of these things. You know what, as I kept doing it over time, I forgave so much of what's happened in my life. And guess what that is? Letting go of low vibrations that were actually kept in my body. That's removing blocks. So what are these energy leaks? There's got to be things in your life that's coming up for you here. Now here's another one. Through channeling our authentic gifts and creative power without the resistance of force or expectation. And that's a key thing there, force or expectation. Like I said, when I come in here, my most authentic gift, right? Being able to channel in this way. I have to surrender everything when I come up here. I come up here and whatever's meant to come through comes through. Sometimes people will come up to me after I say something that I've never said before and they're like, this one thing. I'm like, yeah, that was meant for you. It wasn't even up here, it came through me. Like, I don't know where that came from what you needed to hear. So if you look at these 4 things to unblock this energy, what are they for you? Falling into judgment, scrolling, whatever it is, giving power to someone outside of yourself. What's your most authentic or creative power? What do you do in expression that lights you up? I want you to feel that for yourself and follow that for yourself. And when you understand that you can choose this energy, things start to get so much better. So I want you to choose that for yourself.